Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this beautiful scenery. Everyone, welcome to the chat, to the stream. Also, Eddie is here, and Plains Fan is here already. So, welcome. Hope you guys are doing fine and better than me. So, I'm running into some issues. I'm pretty sick. So today we start here at Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, and we fly to Mombasa in Kenya, and this is our starting airport. Nothing special, but it's just a standard airport that comes with the game. No freeware or no payware. So, also our destination airport is a standard one. And then this is our plane for tonight. Ethiopian. They don't have a A320, I can already tell that. They fly with the 737. Plains Fan, fun fact, you're actually from Kenya. Alright. That's nice to hear. So today we fly to Mombasa in Kenya, so your home country. And I will also put the webcam on. Maybe the colors are off, and I will also disappear quite a bit because I have a running nose, need to sneeze, cough, everything, and very hot. So I was not sure if I will stream today, but yeah, we will try. So let's jump into the plane. For first we prepare the outside, of course. So fun fact, you are from Kenya and you've been there before. Alright, good to know. So we have catering, baggage and jetway, also the power. Yesterday we flew with the Just Flight, the Avro 100. We run into a bit of or many problems actually. I need to say everything what went wrong was my fault, just because I didn't know the plane very good, and still. So, and then we can start up our plane here. So, external power, batteries, fuel pumps, and this is a lot easier than the plane from yesterday. So, adhere 1, 2, and 3. So, and then we put also all the lights on, or the ones that we need.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
And then we go to Atsu like usual. And then we prepare for boarding actually.
Cabin crew, prepare for boarding.
And then we go to here, and then we send a request. 120 people. So let's start boarding. So there we go. We go to the init page. So we have our route here. We align that. Now today SimBrief didn't give me a lot of waypoints, but it happens more in Africa actually. And then we go to the fuel page. So for today's flight we need 8,666 kilograms of fuel. We will do that in real. Takes 7 minutes. So good to know that we have 2,000 kilograms extra, and the flight time will be 2 hours. And then we also ask for ATIS, and then I already need to disappear. So I'm back. So where were we? So ATIS.
All airport information, Whiskey 1100 Zulu. Wind 078 at 17. Visibility 6. Sky condition.
So temperature is 22 degrees Celsius.
Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.27. Visual runway 07 left and visual runway 07 right in use. Landing and departing runway 07 left and runway
So we need
07
07 left or right.
direction of flight.
SimBrief,
Taxi and hold short runway 07 left using taxiway.
give me something
Alpha
else.
Ethiopia 600.
Oh no, it's correct, 7 right. So we will put that in. Departure 7 right. And then we choose something because we don't have anything. And then arrival will be runway 21. That's ILS 21. And then we will see this one. And then we light up some panels. So we see something. And then also on this can go on. And light up this one. And the 2 panels from the first officer. Also the transponder can go on. And then the weather radar. So like that. And then our flight cruise will be 39,000 feet. Flight level 390. And that's also set. this is a very easy plane compared to the plane that we were flying yesterday. The just flight, the British Aerospace. So that's an older plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Captain Yarid and my colleagues, welcome our Shiva Mile members, Star Alliance Gold members and our passengers aboard Air Channel Lines on scheduled service in preparation for takeoff. May I now remind you to fasten your seatbelts, keep your seatbelts straight and leg rest in an upright position. Shortly, a video will be shown on our safety features. We strongly urge all passengers, even frequent travelers, who might feel familiar with the demonstration to watch it closely. More information on safety feature is given on the card in the seat pocket in front of you. Please read it before takeoff. We appreciate your complete attention during this safety demonstration. Thank you and enjoy your trip. ክቡራትና ክቡራን መንገደኞቻችን እንዲሁም የስታር አሊያንስ ጎልድ አባሎቻችንና የሺባ ማይልስ አባሎቻችን እንደምን አደራችሁ። በአውሮፕላኑ ዋና አብራሪ በካፕቴን ያሬድና በተቀሩት የስራ ባልደረቦቼ ስም የስታር አሊያንስ አባል በሆነው በኢትዮጵያ አየር መንገድ ለመብረር እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ እላለሁ። ፍራንክፈርት ለመድረስ የሚፈጅብን ጊዜ 6 ሰዓት ከ55 የምንበርበትን ከፍታ 38,000 ጫማ ይሆናል። አሁን ለመነሳት የምናደርገው ዝግጅት በየወንበሮቻችሁ ዙሪያ በሚገኙ ቀበቶች ታሰሩ የወንበሮቻችሁ ኋላ ጥቃት ሊታቃኑ ጠረጴዛዎቻችሁ እንዲሁም የእጅና የእግር መደገፎቻችሁ ወደ ቦታው እንዲመለሱ በትህትና እናሳስባለን። ከጥቂት ጊዜ በኋላ በበረራ ላይ ሊወሰዱ ስለሚገባቸው ጥንቃቄዎች እናሳያለን። መንገደኞቻችን በሙሉ ምንም እንኳን ፊልሙን ከዚህ በፊት የተመለከታችሁ ቢሆን አሁን ደግማችሁ እንድትመለከቱ እናሳስባለን። ለተጨማሪ ማብራሪያ ከፊት ለፊት በሚገኘው ክርስቲያን ጋር ከመንሳታችን በፊት ተመልከቱ። አመሰግናለሁ። መልካም በረራ።
So that was already the first announcement, and I just noticed something because I flew yesterday a 4-engine plane. I forgot to load my profile for the Airbus A320, so I will do that in just quick now. So we go to control options. So we go to this one, the Airbus, we apply and save, and we can continue, and now it should work. There we go. So that is already set. Then we check our flight plan. And we will set this on 40. We have a better view. We have a disc on here, so we will clear that. And then we have another disc on here. I also clear that. And I think we need to delete this one. So, and then it will be fine. So that's it. We already can start the APU. So then we can speed up the things a bit. So we go back to Atsu to see how many people there still need to go in the plane, and that is exactly one person. We are almost there. And voila. Also the fuel is in. And then we are ready. We just go here, second page. The block fuel will be 8.7. And then we put that in, calculate, and then we go to the performance page. And then the flaps will be 1, up 0.0, and there we go. And flex them to 48. V2 speed is 136, 132, and V1 is 131. So then everything is set. And just a quick check. That's good. Yeah, voila. Then we can get rid of the jetway, baggage catering, and then we put on APU bleed. External power can go off. Also external power track can go. And then we wait until all doors are closed.
All ground Ethiopian 112 with whiskey request taxi to the active departure to the north. Ethiopian 112 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 07 right via taxiway Alpha cross runway 07 left. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Just wait for this one. I also need to check what way we need to taxi actually. And then we plan our pushback. I didn't do that yet. So pushback and pre-plan. Reload that. And then we place our plane here, something like that. And then I think we are ready for pushback. So there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Ethiopian Airlines.
ከዚህ ቀጥሎ በበረራ ላይ ሊወሰዱ ስለሚገቡ ጥንቃቄዎች የምናደርገውን ገለጻ በጥሞና እንድትከታተሉ እናሳስባለን።
Please pay attention to the demonstration of important safety features and procedures.
አይሮፕላኑ ከመነሳቱና ከማረፉ በፊት የእጅ ሻንጣችሁን ከላይ በሚገኘው የዕቃ ማስቀመጫ ውስጥ ወይም ከወንበሩ ስር አኑሩት። የእጅ ሻንጣዎችን በመተላለፊያው መንገድ ላይ እንዲሁም በመውጫው አካባቢ ማስቀመጥ ክልክል ነው።
Before takeoff and landing, please place hand luggage in the overhead compartment or under the seats. Bags must not be placed in the aisles or next to an exit.
ከላይ የሚገኙትን የእጅ ሻንጣ ማስቀመጫዎች ሲከፍቱ ዕቃ እንዳይወድቅቦ ይጠንቀቁ።
Please be careful when you open an overhead compartment, as baggage may have
So
shifted
parking
during the
brake
flight.
goes off.
በየወንበሮቻችሁ ላይ ያሉትን መታጠቂያ እንደዚህ ይሰሩ።
We can start engine 2.
በሚቀመጡበት ጊዜ ሁሉ የመቀመጫ
So engine
ቀበቶን
2 is starting.
Fasten your seatbelt like this. Unfasten it like this. Please keep your seatbelts fastened while seated.
በማንኛውም ጊዜ በአይሮፕላን ውስጥ ሲጋራ ማጤስ በጥብቅ የተከለከለ ነው። በመጸዳጃ ቤት ውስጥ የሚገኘው የጭስ መቆጣጠሪያ መሳሪያ መነካካት ክልክል ነው።
This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted at any time while on board the aircraft. Toilets are fitted with smoke detectors. It is an offense to tamper with smoke alarms.
ድንገተኛ የአየር ግፊት ለውጥ ሲደርስ ከበላያቸው የሚገኘው የአየር መሳቢያ ጭንብል ማስቀመጫ ተከፍቶ ጭንብሉ ይንጠለጠላል። ይህ በሚሆንበት ጊዜ ጭንብሉን ሲስቡት የአየር ማስተላለፊያው ይከፈታል። ከዚያም ጭንብሉን በአፍና አፍንጫችሁ ላይ አጥልቃችሁ ጠበቅ በማድረግ በተለመደው አኳኋን መተንፈስ ቀጥሉ። ሌሎችን መርዳት የምትችሉት የራሳችሁን ካጠለቃችሁ በኋላ ነው።
If the oxygen mask drops down, put the mask over your nose and mouth, adjust the band to secure the mask, and breathe normally. Fit your own mask first before helping others.
ድንገተኛ አደጋ በሚያጋጥምበት ጊዜ ረጅም ጫማዎቻችሁን በማውለቅ ከወንበሩ ስር ያኑሩት። የወንበሮቻችሁን ቀበቶዎች በመታጠቅ በምስሉ ላይ የሚታየውን አቀማመጥ በመያዝ
So engine 2 is available, starting engine 1.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, take
Stop,
off
push back.
high-heeled shoes, put them
Parking
under
brake
your
set.
seat, and fasten your seatbelt. Hold this position for maximum protection until the plane stops.
ለእያንዳንዳችሁ የተዘጋጀው
And we can turn on the taxi light.
በወንበሮቹ መሃል በኢኮኖሚ ክፍል ከመቀመጫችሁ ስር ይገኛል። በሚያስፈልግበት ወቅት ትጥቁን አውጥታችሁ በመጀመሪያ
It's actually already on.
ከዚያም የትጥቁን ጫፍ መዛችሁ በወገባችሁ ዙሪያ ካኖራችሁ በኋላ ከሌላኛው ጫፍ ጋር ቆልፋችሁ በልካችሁ መጥበቁን አረጋግጡ። ከዚያም የመንሳፈፊያውን ትጥቅ በአየር ለመሙላት ከታች ያሉትን የተንጠለጠሉ ገመዶች ወደ ታች ሳቧቸው።
And we wait for engine 1.
ትጥቁ ግራና ቀኝ ጎን የሚገኙትን ላስቲኮች በአፋችሁ አየር መሙላት ይቻላል።
Life vests are located between the seats in Cloud 9 and under your seats in economy class. If there is an overwater emergency, put your life vest on, connect the buckles, and pull the strap tight. Inflate the vest by pulling these toggles down sharply.
So
Or
engine
you may inflate it
1
this way.
is ready.
Life vests can only be inflated just
There we
before
go.
leaving the aircraft.
Ignition off.
ለልጆች ደግሞ
And also APU bleed off. APU off. And then we are ready for taxi.
For children, inflate only one chamber. To
We
inflate,
set
pull
flaps
the
to
strap
1.
around the vest.
በዚህ አይሮፕላን ውስጥ ለአደጋ ጊዜ መውጫ የሚያገለግሉ 8 በሮች አሉ። በወለሉ ላይ የተገጠሙት የአደጋ ጊዜ መውጫ መብራቶች ወደ እነዚህ መውጫዎች ይመራሉ።
There are 2 emergency exits on this aircraft. Floor-mounted emergency
And
lighting
I
will
already
help
see
you
a
find your
problem
way to the nearest
because
exit.
we cannot
በሮቹን
move.
ለመክፈት የመክፈቻ ዘንጉን ቀስቱ ወደሚያመለክተው አቅጣጫ ይክፈቱት። ምስሉ እንደሚያሳየው በሩን ወደ ውጭ
That's
ይክፈቱት።
great.
To open the main door, rotate the handle in the direction of the arrow to the open position. Push out and forward until guest lock engages.
በዋናው በር ላይ የሚገኙት መንሸራተቻዎች እንደ መንሳፈፊያ ያገለግላሉ።
The main door escape slides may be used as a flotation device.
አንዳንድ የኤሌክትሮኒክስ መሳሪያዎች
There we go.
የአይሮፕላኑን መሳሪያዎች ሊያውኩ ስለሚችሉ አይሮፕላኑ ከመነሳቱ በፊት ወይም ከማረፉ በፊት መጥፋት ወይም መዘጋት ይኖርባቸዋል።
Some electronic equipment may interfere with aircraft systems and must be switched off.
And the plane don't want to move.
Off and landing.
Okay, there
በማንኛውም
we
ጊዜ
go.
ተንቀሳቃሽ ስልኮችን መጠቀም በጥብቅ የተከለከለ ነው።
Mobile phones should be switched off at all times. Please refer to the safety card in front of you for more information.
መልካም በረራ።
Have a pleasant flight.
And so we go to runway 07 right. And then we can take off there. So the flight time will be 2 hours. But I try to speed it up a bit, so we all can go to sleep very early. So yesterday with just flight 146 we lost 2 engines, engine 1 and 3, but just pure because I did some things wrong while setting up the airplane. Also at landing when I wanted to land that plane, the gear didn't want to go down. That was because of the same reason. So we made a belly landing, and actually that went pretty well. Also was complaining about that it was actually not stable, but that was also a reason, because I could not use the trim. The trim was not working. I was testing it today and the trim was working. So if you set everything up like it should, then everything is working, also the trim. So we go to the right here. So meantime, I see for the pole that it's 40% for the flybywire and also 40% for the Salty 747 and 20% for the headwind A330. So this is runway 07 left, so we need to go to the other one. And then we hold short here.
Tower, Ethiopian 1123 at
So landing lights
right, ready for departure.
on and takeoff lights,
Ethiopian 1123, altimeter tree 0,
and also strobe.
068 at 14. North departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 07.
And so we are clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 07 right, Ethiopian 1123.
And so we line up, and then we go toga, and we also set the clock. And so 100. Of course, now we have 100, and then we have 120, and V1, rotate, and positive rate of climb, and gear up.
Ethiopian 1123 continues for north departure.
Tower, Ethiopian 1123 continue for north departure.
And then we see from the outside, this is the airport from above.
Ethiopian 1123, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
And so we go to climb mode,
Tower, Ethiopian 1123 frequency change.
and there we go.
All approach Ethiopian 1123 is type Airbus A20N 3 miles east of Mole 9,700 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
And then we try to speed up.
Ethiopian 1123 full approach. Squawk 5651.
Squawk 5651 Ethiopian 1123.
Ethiopian 1123 radar. Contact 4 miles east of Ball 1, 0,400 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Ethiopian 1123.
and then we retract the flaps. You already see that we are at 10,800 feet, but yeah, because this is just a higher placed country. Also yesterday we saw that the textures and the scenery was not great, and someone mentioned that the online Bing map and stuff were off. Well, that was correct actually. I checked it today, and that was actually the reason. And I need to disappear for 1 second again, because you know I'm still sick or getting serious sick. So I'm back in 1 second. Use it subcompact, that was a fast climb. Well, actually the climb was not that fast, because this country is just higher located, or this place is higher located, and that's the reason. So I didn't know, I didn't check at what altitude that we started, but let's say that it was like 6,000–7,000 feet that we started.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved Ethiopian 1123.
And it also seems that they don't hold the course
Airbus A20N9 miles south of
properly.
15,000.
This is the latest version of the fly-by-wire.
Ethiopian 1123, Addis Ababa.
So we are at 16,000 feet.
Squawk 6273 Ethiopian 1123.
Ethiopian 112.
And so we need to keep in mind that here in Africa everything is higher located, and we need to keep in mind that for our descent.
The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may move around. However, it is always recommended to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now start using the landing. In addition,
And then we will see that we on the top of climb here, top of descent here.
Night service completed. Our complimentary completed hydrogen salantas in the city company conduct. I am Susna, the cabin crew this flight, and Yaki is in charge of economic flight service. If there is anything we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please press your call button and we will keep it at your service. Thank you and enjoy your trip.
So meantime we have 6 votes. Yeah, it's 33% for the fly-by-wire, 33% for the Salty 747, and 33% for the A330 and 900. And that's nice. So 20,000 feet after 6 minutes, and then I also can show you the map for today. I'll try to locate it. And so there we go. So from the top to the bottom we fly today. So actually, also the news from PMDG, they try to release the 737 coming weekend. They try, because there are two major issues, and they try to fix it and then to release it by the weekend. So let's hope that we can fly the weekend with the plane. Would be nice. Also, Pilot's Life chapter 2 is out since yesterday. So I didn't try it yet. I just looked at it, and I cannot tell much about it yet. Chapter 1 was very nice. I just saw that in the chapter 2 there are more airliners or more companies, and there is a new layout. But I love the simplicity of the chapter 1, or the first version of it. So meantime, 25,000 feet. So meantime, I also can tell you that Ethiopian Airlines was founded actually in 1945 and started operations in 1946. They have 132 aircraft and 8 on the mount. The average age of the aircraft are 7.6 or 7.8 years old, and they have actually 18 Airbus A350, and they have also 32 Boeing 737s, 6 are 700s, 22 are 800s, and 4 are from the type MAX 8. They have also 3 Boeing 767s, and they are all 300 version. They have also 19 Boeing 777s, so 6 of them are the 200, 4 of them 300 ER, and then 9 the freighter. They have also the Dreamliner 787, 27 in total, and they have 19 800 or the 8 version, and then the 9 version, they have 8 of them, and also the DHCH 8 actually -8, they have 33 of them, so that makes a total of 132. And they have also 1 Dreamliner on demand, and then also 7 737s. So that's it for the company. In the meantime, we check the cockpit again. We are at 30,000 feet after 11 minutes, and we are climbing to 39,000 feet. I hope there will come an update soon for Africa, because this is the region that don't look that good in the sim, so I hope for an update for that. And also I need to speed up actually. So there we go. In the meantime, I forgot my lights. All the lights are still on, so we turn it off. And then we wait until we are at 39,000 feet, and then we can cruise until we need to descend. In the meantime, I will show you a pilot's life, just the layout from the chapter 2, and then you can see for yourself if it's worth it to buy it or to upgrade it, because you get it for 16 euro if you have version 1. If you don't have that, you need to pay 36 euro. And once again, we have a very nice weather again, like always. Real weather is on, or live weather is on. But lately, in the last weeks, we have always very nice weather. Albapino, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. So, Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France, and cheese and wine like usual with peanuts. Thank you very much, and again welcome to the chat and to the stream. So I hope you are doing fine. And today we fly the flybywire again after 2 streams with the just flight 146. And after the belly landing of yesterday, we need to take a break from it. Albapino, all good, sir, thanks. Well, you're welcome, and nice to hear that you are good. Lenok, hi, I'm back. I've been drinking pure soda. Alright, never heard from that. Pure soda. But I hope you liked it. So for the newcomers here, I will disappear sometimes and mute sometimes because I'm pretty sick. I need to cough a lot and running nose, you know, and sometimes I'm cold, sometimes I'm hot, I'm sweating like hell. so it changes all the time. So sometimes I need to disappear. If it's still the case tomorrow, then I will skip tomorrow for streaming. Lenok, a view outside please. Well, this is the Ethiopian livery. They don't have the A320, and I don't like the livery on this plane. It's very white, and they also don't have the black around the windows, so that's a bit of a bummer, but other than that, yeah, it's okay. I see them in real life here at Brussels airport in the 777, and there are nice planes, and the livery actually fits it, but on this plane it don't fit. That's my personal opinion, of course. So for the people that saw my flight yesterday, I also need to say that everything that went wrong was my own fault. Actually, I did everything wrong setting up the airplane. That's why I lost 2 engines. Also, that's why I had no trim available, because I was testing it today and the trim was working. Only yesterday the trim was not working, just because I set everything up in the wrong way, and we lost engine 1 and 3. Also, landing gear didn't came out. That has the same reason. Lanok, and today no problem with the landing gear, all under control. Yes. Today we have everything under control. This plane we are used to, so yes. Today I don't expect any issues. Yesterday it was all my fault, so I was flying it today, just started in the air to see how it handles, and if the trim was working, and yes, the trim was working. So the reason why it didn't work yesterday was just because we have set up everything in the wrong way, and then engine 1 and 3 was after a while not running anymore. So that's why. And I just need to go off screen 1 second and I'm back. So I'm almost back. And there's the webcam. So for the people that are also interested in a pilot's life, I can show you. I tried yesterday, but that was also not working. So this is a pilot's life chapter 2, and I need to start over again. I was a captain or something in chapter 1. I imported my flight hours, but still my rank is still the same as starting from 0. Lanok can we call yesterday a blackout, but today is a new area. Well, yesterday there are 2 reasons for that. I was getting sick, that was one, and also it was a new plane for me. I was not used to that. The day before I flew it the first time and started up the first time, and I did everything in a proper way, I believe. and yesterday maybe was not concentrated enough or something. My brain was not working very good, so I did everything wrong what you could do wrong. And yeah, so I was actually happy when we landed and the stream was over, so I could go to bed and rest. But after that, even everything went worse. So that's why I chose for today's flight to fly with this plane that I'm used to, and then it's a way simpler for me. So Amazing Libar, welcome to the stream, mate, and to the chat. How are you? Amazing Libar, hope you feel better. Well, no, even worse. Today I suffered a lot. So you are very busy, so you cannot talk. So talk later, okay? No problem, mate. Do what you need to do. So this is actually a pilot's life. See you later, Amazingly Bear. And you have the job market. Then you have Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and all the companies. There are more than 300 companies in this tool, and then more I cannot show because I have no flights done yet. You have also a shop where you can buy things, investments, stuff like that. The community. So, and then reports, also your settings, but I cannot much show you much, but this is just the layout. I need to say I like the simplicity of the previous one. This is a bit smaller everything, and yeah, a bit harder to read. So in meantime I will show you also the map. So from the top to the bottom we fly. GH77 is here. Welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So today with the Airbus A320, just to make sure that we will make it actually. It's also a bit easier for me now, and then later on we can concentrate on other planes when I'm better again. And I see that we have meantime 10 votes, and the headwind A330 is leading with 40% of the votes, followed by the Celti 747 and A320 with 30%. Lanok, do we have some passengers today and a co-pilot? And no, we don't have a co-pilot today. It was too lazy today to get into the plane, so stayed lazy in the sofa.
We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating to the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
So passengers, I will show 120 passengers today. So I hope they all will get safely in Mombasa. In this plane I don't need to kick the passengers out of the plane, and the just flight I need to do that. I need to kick the passengers out of the plane, otherwise I cannot carry enough fuel. So I make my flights too long for that plane. And actually I saw in the main screen that the plane was able to fly for 5 hours. When I make the flight plan, it is not saying that. So in the meantime we are flying for 27 minutes and we are cruising at the 39,000 feet. And we get some clouds. We also need to keep in mind that Africa is higher located, so that we don't go to zero, because otherwise we are 7,000 feet under the ground or something. But we will use VNAV. So actually we need to start our descent here. So lately we can trust VNAV, so we will also do that today. In the beginning didn't trust it, but now we can. And so we will try again. And what actually can go more wrong than yesterday? Yesterday we lost 2 engines. Well, today we cannot lose more engines than 2. That's positive. Lanok, I think you get better and better. You're there to press the buttons. Not so much. I do not know. Okay. Well, I needed to do something yesterday, but it was not working and there were too many lights eliminated. And so, and of course, if I lost 1 engine more, then yeah, we would not make it. But today we have no problem with that. We have also enough fuel on board, so I don't expect any problems except the landing itself. It's gonna be a bit hard, but when I feel better and I have a bit more time, then I can practice a bit with starting up the plane, and I mean then the just flight 146. So maybe I need to make a checklist or so, because I didn't find one, and then we can fly that plane once again. But also this weekend maybe the 737 will come from PMDG, so they are working on it and they try to release it this weekend if the 2 major issues are solved, of course. One was that there was something with the flap setting 40 when landing, there was an issue with, and the other one I don't remember. And so if they can fix it on time, then we have then we are lucky that we will fly this weekend with the PMDG 737. At least you guys, not me, because I need to work. And so, and I will not take a holiday again. And I'm sorry, I need to go off screen again. I will be back in 20 seconds. So that I'm back. So once again, here is the map. We are not really on the route from the map. Now I have also a nice cup. I hope it's not coffee or something, because I don't like that. Also, the announcements were in 2 languages. Always nice. And once again, this is the latest version of the fly-by-wire experimental version. Lennox, how are you? Are you have a cold? Yes, I have a cold since yesterday. It started actually during the stream yesterday, and at night it went only worse and worse. This morning it was so bad. During the day it was a bit better. But I guess tomorrow or at night it will be worse again. Mostly it's like that. So and I will drink some Coca-Cola. Will not forget it. Actually, I didn't drink much today. I also didn't eat. Or not much, just a little bit. The GH77, it's a Coke, I'm sure. It's a Coke instead of a cold. Yes. Well, thank you. Get better soon. I hope so. It's not fun when you are sick. So I already needed to cancel an appointment today. So I hope I get better before a Wednesday, because then we have another appointment. You never know. I didn't go to the doctor, and you never know or sure if you have COVID or not. Actually, nobody cares about it, but yeah, I care. Don't want to make other people sick. Also, Brussels Airlines announced that you don't need to put on the mask anymore from tomorrow. So COVID is done. So once again, if I'm not better yet tomorrow, then I will skip a day or two for streaming, and then I hope I will be back Wednesday or Thursday. And the scenery of yesterday, actually, it looked very cartoonish, and it was because of the settings in game. I was actually flying offline, everything went off. So someone mentioned that in chat. Don't remember who it was, but someone mentioned that, and it was correct. I actually saw it today. GH77. Yes, it was you, I believe. The first time it happened to me, that everything was off. I didn't deselect it or something, but everything was off. So yeah. And that's why the scenery looked so awful. It was actually the first time I saw it. In the meantime, I've also 4,387 frame drops in this stream. That's my record, I think. GH77, it also happened to you. It switched off, but doesn't not switch on again on its own. Well, yeah. For me, it was the first time because I was not thinking of that, but because you mentioned that, I checked it today, and I saw everything was off, everything. So that was the reason. So thank you for the tip. Yeah, they did not put much love into the offline scenery. No. Indeed. But it's of course designed as an always on game, so yeah. Well, we have that option, and we are glad that we have that option to turn it always on. But yeah, if it turns off and you don't see it, then and yeah, it's your first time, then you say from this place don't look good, and then you don't expect it turning off automatically. So the outside. And we have also the window views. So the wing view. And then we have the other side. Also the engine, and we have also underneath. Actually, this is the perfect plane to stream because you have a lot of views and they are perfectly placed, I believe. With some other planes which is a bit less good. And then I can also show you the map again. So the flight will take around 2 hours today. And then also Orbix announced Hollywood Burbank Airport V2 for Microsoft Flight Simulator for the people that like that airport, or to fly in the USA. So who from the people here in the chat and the stream is flying the Mad Dog? Who bought it? You also see on the screen that the altimeter is more than 40,000 feet. That's a problem with the program, I believe. It's always 1,000 more. Infinite Aviation, what's up? And welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing well. So today we are flying the A320 again to Mombasa in Kenya, and everything goes fine so far. Don't expect problems. Yesterday that was something else. I'm actually surprised that no one votes for the just flight 146. So we have 11 votes, and the headwind is in the lead, and no votes for the just flight. Interesting. Lenok is the first time you're flying from and to Adidas to Mombasa. Yes, this is the very first time I'm actually flying this route. There are a lot of flights that I do for the first time, because mainly I was flying in Asia before, and a bit in Europe actually. My home airport, but otherwise it was mainly in Asia, and it was actually with smaller planes, because I was flying on air company. So you need to build up your own company there, and you start with the small airplanes until I had the budget to buy an A320. And I need to go for 20 seconds again.
Nairobi Center, Ethiopian 1123, flight level
John Roberto, welcome to the stream and to the chat. You're home? Yeah, I hear that. So, welcome home. So, Lanok and GH77, do you have always a purpose to fly, or do you always have, or have you always a destination to fly to in the sim? Because I can imagine that a lot of people sometimes don't know anymore where to fly to. Wait, I'm back in 20 seconds. Here I am again, and we have some vitamins. The sound of this I really like. Nice sound. GH77. Oh yeah, you usually choose randomly an area was not in before earlier, or I try a pilot's life, or air hauler, or neofly, but mostly just checking real routes and fly what looks interesting. Well, that sounds interesting. Yeah, you already told that you have a pilot's life. Also air hauler, I have also that one, and neofly as well. Neofly is of course free, so that's very nice. But I also like air company, or what is that called? I got it already. But yeah, I like to actually to fly with a company and to build up a company with small planes, and you know. So that's but now when I'm streaming, I try to follow the real route, and every stream another continent. So, but outside of that, I don't fly anymore because I don't have the time to fly. Normally, if I was not streaming like before, I was now flying on air company or air hauler or something, or a pilot's life. But now, since I'm streaming, yeah, I need to choose one or the other. Lanok, Coca-Cola rules. Yes, indeed. Vitamins. So, but it's if you fly alone and not on a stream, I think it's nice that you have some programs that you can always count on to use, and that you can fly whatever you want, like NeoFly. It's a free tool that you can use. It's not that realistic, but it's always nice. And Air Holder 2 is actually a bit simple. It's very easy to make money, a lot of money. You can just fly between two routes, two airports constantly, and you make a lot of money. And then you can upgrade your plane with air company. That's another thing. If you you have 4 worlds, if you choose the easiest, maybe it will be like that. But if you take the hard one, then it's a completely other story. GH77, you like that about NeoFly? It just does not random missions. I discovered lots of small airfields I would never seen visit otherwise. Yes, that's true. That's true. Also, when there are more helicopters available, and if you like to fly helicopters, you can also do some missions with the helicopters. That would be very nice. So, and actually I was thinking when I started streaming, I wanted to stream and also use on-air company every time and fly with on-air company everywhere actually. But actually I noticed that it was actually not doable, so I stepped away from it, and I just do every continent, every stream, or every stream another continent, and I hope to make everyone happy. And then also when the DC3 is coming out, then I will do a world tour with the DC3, and maybe I will use then on-air company and fly around the world with that tool. Lanok, on the news, you cannot land in Mombasa. It's right there. Oh, the airport is closed. All right, that's good to know. I didn't know that. So thank you for the information. It's one thing I don't do, that's follow the news. Actually, I didn't follow it when the COVID was all over the news. Also with the war in Ukraine. So suddenly the war starts in Ukraine, and then they don't say anything anymore about COVID. Yeah, it's all about sensation. So I don't follow the news, so I don't know anything. And that makes me way happier. But thank you for the information. So in meantime we are almost halfway. then we can show you the map again. So if one of you guys here in the chat are interested in the DC-3, you want to fly a world tour with me, then you're always welcome. When the plane comes out, I will fly every Tuesday with the DC-3. If you're interested, you can join. But before, we just need the DC-3, of course. It was announced for, or they tried to release it in March, the end of March. In the meantime, it's already the beginning of May, so we still need to wait a bit longer. And I need to sneeze, sorry. I'm back. I'm still alive. So in the meantime, we are flying for exactly 1 hour. I'm still cruising at 39,000 feet. We are flying pretty fast. Cannot go faster than this. So I want to speed up the things a bit. And actually I need to put in the airport here. If I still know what it is. Okay, it's on the screen. So H Kilo Mike and Oscar. So there we go. Still 380 nautical miles to go. I like the colors here. Very nice. Sometimes I notice that the scenery in Africa is not that great. Some places are just below quality, actually, that we expect from the sim. So I hope they do also a world update for Africa. Ladok, we'll see a map of the island near Mombasa, where is Pemba Airport, but of course we will land in Mombasa. Yes.
Ethiopian 1123.
Can we zoom in?
Will be center on 118.5.
Let me see.
Good day.
There are no
Ethiopian
airports
1123 flight level 3900.
shown here, actually.
Ethiopian 1123 Nairobi Center. Continue as planned.
But I have another map. Maybe we can check there. There we see it. So actually Pamba is here. No. I thought it was here, or it was this one. So that second map that you just saw on the screen, I think you all know what it is. There's also a free map. So it's a little nav map. So a very nice map that you can use. I use it a lot. It's always my backup. And for sure, if you fly with planes without GPS or anything, like the Cessna 170B, then I use that one, that map. Always handy. Sean, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing fine. Lanok, it's right. Island Pamba Airport is not visible. So I think they're all we need to make all the planes with the black around the windows more beautiful. Sean, I'm doing well, thank you. Hope all is well with you guys. Well, thank you very much, mate. So we are around halfway the flight, just a little bit over halfway. And we will land in Mombasa in Kenya today. And so the two airports that I use today are the standard ones that comes with the game. No freeware available, and also have no payware. So but I believe I will do more flights with payware in the future, especially when we use the DC-3. Then I try to have for every airport that we visit a payware, freeware actually. So also in Helsinki there is a nice free airport. Sean, it seems the A330 still hasn't been fixed. I don't know. I didn't check it this week. Actually, we are the first day of the week, but I didn't check it yet. But what was the problem there? There was something with the pages from the flag stamp and stuff that was not working. The thing where you would set the flaps, so the performance page was not working, I believe. And the other issues I don't know. Lennox, is this a better plane than yesterday's? Well, I will not say that the plane of yesterday was bad, not at all. It's just that I'm not able to fly it. I don't know enough of it yet to fly it properly. So, but I just need more time in that plane, and then it will be a nice plane as well. Only I think it's not as usual, or I cannot use it that much for the things that I want to use it, because the short range, the range actually, it says in the game here it says 5-hour flight time, but it actually can only fly like 1000 nautical miles or something, 1200 max. So, but then you need to kick all the passengers out and load it full with fuel. So I don't know why that is, but otherwise it flies okay if you prepare it well. Of course, it's a bit old school, and I told yesterday it was from the 60s, but it's not from the 60s, it's from 1981, I believe. But of course this plane is more is an easy plane. It's a Airbus A320, and with a few knobs pushing you can start this plane. The most difficult part actually to learn is the MCDU. That's the hard thing, I believe, or the hardest part of the plane. Other than that, there's nothing difficult on this plane. So if you compare it to the plane from yesterday, that's a day and night difference. Also the 737 will be more complicated because you have more knobs and switches and stuff like that. So, but this one is a very easy one. Sean, you have been watching the 737 tutorial videos. The autopilot seems a lot more complex. Oh, did you ever flown the 737 already in another game? Because I was flying it in X-Plane 11 with the Zibo. So that the Zibo is the 737, like this one, the A320 here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, that where that someone is on working and make it the standard one better and better. So that's called the Zibo mod in X-Plane 11. So Sean, never flown the 737 before. Okay. The main difference or the good thing is that it comes down from itself. Actually, here you need to push a button to descend. In the 737 you don't need to do that. You just select your height or altitude. Here you put it let's say 10,000 feet, and when it needs to descend, it will automatically descend without you doing anything. So you can grab a beer and it will descend automatically. Here this plane will not descend, only it will descend when you push a button. But otherwise it's pretty much the same, I believe, just that you have more bells and whistles here. GH77, once you get used to it, it's almost as easy as the A320. That's correct. That's correct. There are just a bit more knobs, but it is also pretty easy. It takes just a bit longer to get used to it. Sean, what about the speed on the 737 and when stuff confused me? What you exactly mean? The only thing that I don't like on the 737 is the engines, the shape of the engines. That's the thing that I don't like. But I like the nose of the plane. So meantime we are flying for 1 hour and 50 minutes. I'm sorry. And then we will check here 266 nautical miles to go to the airport. And then go off screen again. Excuse me. And here we are again. I think a lot of people will miss this plane. Sean, you will be back in a few. Okay, no problem, mate. Take your time. So what I was saying is that I think a lot of people will miss this plane because everyone is waiting so much for other planes, and they fly too much with the A320, so they want to get something else. But actually this is an amazing plane and it's free, so and it always gets better and better. and I hope it will the same will happen with the headwind A330. Sean, this will be always your main plane to fly, and the sim regardless of what comes out. Well, I think that's a good thing, because yeah, like I said, it's for free and it always gets better. In 2 years this is maybe a perfect plane, if it takes that long. And so of course it's sometimes nice to switch the planes, of course, to fly a 737 or a 777, always nice, but yeah, never forget this one. And also Phoenix is working on the A320, so they need to do a very good job. GH77, some beta tester seems to be pretty hyped about the Phoenix A320, which seems to be up to release within the foreseeable future. Well, regardless if it's a good plane or a bad plane, they will never say that it's a bad plane, because they are not allowed to say that. So there's always the thing with the sponsored videos or streams that you see. The people cannot say their honest opinions, and it's not only with Microsoft Flight Simulator add-ons, but in everything that you see on YouTube. So that's a bit of a problem, actually. But I believe it will be a good plane. Of course, they need to deliver a good plane, because this is a freeware, so it need to be damn good. So otherwise they cannot sell it. So I think it will be very good. GH77, you think it will be a very good plane? Indeed. And just the question is it worth the money? That's what I'm saying. They need to make it perfect. Yes, and as long this plane is not perfect, yeah, they can sell it, and then it's maybe worth the money, maybe. But once if this plane is on the same level, then you have a problem. And so yeah, they need to make it now from the first time perfect. So and it will sell, of course. Because also in Explain you have the A320 by Flight Factor, and you have also the Thalys A319, I believe, and A321. And so that are exactly the same planes, pretty much, just the length is different. So it's always hard to make a plane, and if there is already another plane, so you always need to do better. So, and for Phoenix, the competition is very strong, because here they are working with so many people on this plane, and it's free. So, yeah. And of course, in the beginning it will be better, but like GH77 said, is it worth the money to have just a bit of a better plane for now? And I believe if the price is not too high, then it will be okay. But if they charge 80-90 euro or something, then I think it's not worth. And a lot of people will keep flying with this plane. Because regardless what plane you buy, or what quality it is, if you pay 70-80 bucks for a plane, for one plane, that's a lot of money. GH77, yes, the flight factor is a great, and also the FS Labs, but I am not really miss that much in the fly-by-wire. And the things that are not working as accurate might be due to the Microsoft Flight Simulator and Flight Model API and stuff. Who knows? Well, yeah, you can be right, because not everything is up to point in the sim itself, and the developers have a lot of issues making the planes, and at least this is what they are saying. So yeah, there are a number of reasons. So 190 nautical miles to go. Now we'll quickly check our flight plan. So here we need to be at 10,290. 10,000. So Mumbai is located just next to the sea, so we don't need to keep in mind the height, like I was saying in the beginning of the stream, because Ethiopia is higher located, but Mombasa is at sea level, and so no worries there. Oh. So we put it at 4,000 feet. And there we go. And then we just wait until we start our descent. In the meantime, we are flying for 1 hour and 27 minutes, so 33 minutes to go. And I need to go off screen again. Here we are again. Lennox, you just won the lottery can. By the planes once you have landed. What you exactly mean? Did you win the big lottery? So we will also put in the destination data. So in Kenya it was 21 degrees Celsius. And of course for Mombasa we don't have that. Great. Oh no, I need to check here. Alright, we don't have anything even less here. So altimeter is, first go to the performance page. 1014. And temperature, I have no clue. Wind direction is 190. And the wind speed is 09. So that's that. Temperature, let's say 23 or something. I don't know. Don't think it's a big of a deal. And then we see the Navigraph again. So we are at the last part, as you can see. And this was actually a relaxing flight compared to the one of yesterday. So for the people that missed it, the last flight yesterday, check it out, the landing. It was a butter landing without wheels. Interesting. GH77, what's your fascination with the DC-3? You seem to like it a lot. Yes. Well, it is a historic plane. Yeah, it was in the World War II, also in the Vietnam War. It's a very beautiful plane, actually. I like that plane a lot. Just from the looks, and yeah, it's so old, it's easy to fly. Well, actually easy to fly. I don't know in real life if it's easy to fly, but yeah, it's just something nice over it. And it's just also capable of landing at short airstrips, so you can actually do some push flying with it. Oops, and I need to descend. Forgot it. So yes, that plane is yeah, one of my favorite planes. actually my favorite old plane, I will say. You can land everywhere with it, so that's a nice thing actually.
We have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
And I was flying that plane in X-Plane 11 as well, and I had 2 of them, and they were not decent. That was my opinion of it. I didn't like the planes there, and I saw then in FSX that Aeroplane Heaven made one, and that looked very beautiful. Now I heard also complaints about it. Well, at least it looked very beautiful. So I was hoping that it also came to this one, and it's coming. So yeah. And if I have ever the chance to fly with one in real life, then I will grab it. And also for the thing where I use it for, on air company, I do a lot of small airstrips, so then I can use it there as well. So that's nice. No problem, mate. It's just a nice plane. It's simple, I think. Yeah. Just to taxi, it is not so easy, but other than that, it's nice. It has a nice sound and view, and yeah, you can land pretty much everywhere. But I'm planning to do a world tour, but I'm also looking for some music and stuff to make it a better experience. But of course the plane would need to be released first. So there are actually a few planes that I really like, and that's this one, the A320, the 737, the 777 for sure, also the DC-3 of course, and also the A310, Airbus A310 I like very much. Just the looks, the outside view actually, or the looks, I like very much. So if those planes come out, then I will grab them. G877, yes, and 777 is on your list too. Well, yeah. So PMDG will make the 777 after all the 737s are released. Maybe they are already working on it, but then they will focus. There will be the main focus actually. So that's within 6 months or so. Are we descending fast enough? It says 1600. We're descending 1900. So it will be okay at the end, I believe. So the 777, yeah, the 777 is a beautiful plane. I love the big engines actually. Also because I was flying it already in real life. I did some long flights. So yeah. I just wish that the 737NG had the same nice engines like the Airbus and not that weird modeled engines like they have now. Then it will be a very beautiful plane. So I need to monitor our descent. So it will go to flight level 06. So after 1 hour and 40 minutes, and then we go to the program page. So still 85 nautical miles to go. So I believe we have time enough. Then we still can take manual control. That's something that I like more and more, to fly by hand. Because everyone can land on automatic or automatic pilot on. And I need to go off screen again. And I'm back. And there we go. We will see if the airnav VNAV is working properly. I was just a little bit late, too late to start our descent, so I hope it will catch. But actually a good tip for it is already to start your descent before. That was something that I learned from the flight factor in Explain 11. Never start your descent too late, always up front, and then we had never a problem. Martin Moradi, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. Hope you are doing well. We are descending, so we will land shortly. We are flying for 1 hour and 43 minutes. We are at 22,000 feet. And I don't trust it. So we need to be 10,000 already in 30 nautical miles. Well, that can be correct. Lanuk hot honey lemon water is waiting for you also. Headache, tablets, ambulance, and your nurse as well. Well, thank you. All what you describe, I don't take honey, lemon, water, that's for fish. Yeah, tablets, I almost never use. Ambulance, yes, and the nurses, yeah. Okay, no complaints about that. But yeah, it will be nice when we can land there, and then I can go to sleep as well, because and I hope I can sleep good and quick, and then tomorrow I'm a different person. That's what I hope, of course. Martin Maradi, where are you from? I'm from Belgium, a small country in Europe. G877, sorry I was landing myself. I agree with everything you said about 777. Was thinking to buy it from PMDG, but the price was very high, and B, it was the oldest, least updated one. Alright. So you wait for the Microsoft Flight Simulator version. That's a good idea. So Martin Maradi, you are from Iran. Well, very nice, and welcome to the stream. So I think you already missed a flight in Iran last week or something, or the week before. You love piloting, and I need to go. Wait. I'm gone. Webcam. There.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching. Please fasten your seatbelts, keep your seatbelts, straps and leg rest in an upright position. We kindly request that mobile phones remain switched off, and all other electronic equipment such as PLCs, laptops and electronic toys are switched off until the fasten seatbelt sign is turned on. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we get started on descent for landing, please make sure your seatbelt
We started our descent already a long time ago.
Ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you.
So 12 nautical miles to go.
Please turn off all electronic devices until the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. Thank you.
And we need to catch this thing here. So Martin Moradi, you love to fly, and do you fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Martin, have you ever experienced flight? What you exactly mean? That I already was flying in real life, or how I learned to fly? Is that what you mean? So you are flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator? That's always a nice thing. So we have 4 nautical miles to go to reach 10,000 feet. Will not make that. So that just was because of started the descent too late. So here we need to be. Then we need to go to 6,000. In the meantime, we also can slow down a bit when we catch this one. What you like to say hello in Persian? Well, I don't know how to say that in Persian. And I also need to put, I forgot to put this, of course. There we go. Say salam. Okay, that was not that bad. But other than English, I just speak Dutch and not any other language. And now my needle is gone again. So we are below 10,000 feet, landing lights on. And there we go. Junior 777 Aviation, hi Bitballs, good evening. Are you good? Likes given, excellent flight to you. Thank you very much. Well, I'm good. No, not really. A bit sick, but we are almost there. So, but thank you very much for passing by and like given. So, hope you are doing well. And my cola is empty. So time to land. So 1 hour and 43 minutes that we are flying at the moment. And we need to go to 4,000 feet. And we need to do that in 12 nautical miles. GS77 time to land to catch another cola, and that sounds about right. Yes, yes, indeed. So also I need to
Ethiopian 1123,
yeah
contact Mombasa approach on
Mombasa.
120.3.
So there we have the thing again.
120.3
That's good.
Ethiopian 1123. Mombasa approach Ethiopian 1123.
And we ask permission to land.
Ethiopian 1123 Mombasa approach.
And I hope we need to land at the
Continue as planned.
our planet runway. So here's airport list. Martin Maradi, do you like flying? Of course, otherwise I will not do this. So I don't find the airport. That's great. What was it? Hector Kilo Mike Oscar. But it will be too late anyway. And so we put the localizer on. How much we need to go now? So 70 nautical miles. Then we go for flaps 1 and we reduce the speed. And we also put auto brakes on medium. Martin Moradi, do I like Iran? I was never there before, so I cannot tell if I like it or not. Never visit Iran before. Excuse me. So I cannot tell, mate. There are so many countries that I didn't visit, unfortunately. So we go to flaps 2 and then we try to speed down even more. We see the runway in front of us. And we go to approach mode. Lanok, now when we land in Mombasa, can you buy tomatoes, an elephant, 2 lions for me? I will send the money. No problem. Where I need to deliver them? Martin, you love me so much. Why is that? So 3,300 feet, and there's just one cloud in the way. So we prepare for landing. We'll also put on the replay. So that's that. And so then we have flaps full, and we even slow down more, say 145, and then we are flying for 1 hour and 58 minutes. So yeah, do we need a landing gear? We are used to land on the belly landing. I did it once with the A320 and also yesterday with the Avro 100. There's just flight one. So how is life in Iran? Hard for the sake of the government. Okay. Sad to hear that. So we will try to do a butter landing. I don't know the distance of the runway, I didn't check it, but we will try it anyway to do a butter landing today or something like that, pretty close. So gear down, just on 2 hours, so I hope I don't need to sneeze just when I need to land. And we don't have lazy next to me, but yeah, if there was here or not, we don't do anything. So I think I'm set for everything. Excuse me. So actually we can even go a bit lower, 140.
1,000.
So 1,000, and then I say my plane. I take control. So let it do correctly now. I'm already going too low. So there we go.
400. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed. For safety reasons, all passengers must remain seated.
This is not a butter landing, of course.
Until the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. Please be careful when you open the overhead lockers, as some baggage may have shifted during landing. When leaving the aircraft, please check that you're not leaving any of personal belongings behind. Passengers continue to
So we go to left here.
Contact our ground staff for any assistance.
Lennox landing gear, flaps full, working with the throttle focus, and Martin is a good job. Well,
I'd like to say goodbye and wish you a
I wish it
pleasant
was
stay in all your respective destinations. We look forward to serving you again on one of Ethiopian flights. Thank you and goodbye. ክቡራትና ክቡራን እንግዶቻችን ለ11 ሰዓት 5 ደቂቃ ጉዳይ ነው። ለደህንነታችሁ ጥንቃቄ ሲባል ቀበቷችሁን ሰሌዳው ምልክት እስከሚጠፋ ድረስ የመቀመጫ ቀበቶቻችሁ እንደታሰሩና እንደተቀመጣችሁ ቆዩ በጥብቅ እናሳስባለን። ከላይ የሚገኙትን የሻንጣ ማስቀመጫዎች ስትከፍቱ እቃ እንዳይወድቅባችሁ ተጠንቀቁ እያሳሰብ ከአውሮፕላኑ ከመውረዳችሁ በፊት ምንም ዕቃ አለመርሳታችሁን ታረጋግጡ ልናስታውሳችሁ እንወዳለን። ጉዟችሁን በሌላ በረራ የምትቀጥሉ መንገደኞቻችን ተጨማሪ መረጃና እርዳታ ካስፈለጋችሁ በጣቢያው የሚገኙትን የኢትዮጵያ አየር መንገድ ሰራተኞችን ታነጋግሩ እናሳስባለን።
Martin Marali, Maradi, sorry, you follow me on Instagram. Okay, thank you very much.
በኢትዮጵያ አየር መንገድ በአውሮፕላኑ ዋና አብራሪ በካፕቴን ያሬድና
So now we take you to the gate.
ስሞኜ ከእኛ ጋር በደረጋችሁት በረራና በመስተንግዷችን እንደተሰጣችሁ በማመን በምትሄዱበት ቦታ ሁሉ መልካም ቆይታ እየተመኘን ወደፊት
Maybe that's a trick, landing without wheels. Next time we will try that.
መሆኑን በመግለጽ እዚህ ላይ
We
እንሰናበታችኋለን።
will try that. I did it already once. Martin Maradi and Discord, that's a good thing. You can also put flight request in Discord. Just keep in mind, keep it realistic and not more than 2 hours and a half and not less than 1 hour and a half. Something like that. So put in the airport code from where to where and also the company where you want to see delivery from. Oh, that goes automatically. That's new. Since when was that automatically? So I will not turn off the flaps, also not the engines, because the plane needs to restart anyway for the replay, because the replay resets the plane actually. The first thing I will do is deplane the passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doors have now opened and we are ready to disembark the aircraft. Once again, thank you for flying with us today and hope to see you in our future
And we
flights.
also actually can put the catering and baggage. Lennox again, 10 on 10, very good. I will put off the recording and then we can see the landing rating. So it says 199 on this one. I saw more than 200 in the left corner before. So that is the landing rating. And then we can just do a quick tour of the airport here. And I don't know why this thing is always on its head. So this is Mombasa in Kenya. The standard airport that comes with the game. Nothing special. But it seems to be a nice place. But yeah, the tour of the airport is very quick done because actually there is nothing. And so that was that. That was the tour of the airport. And then we can go to the replay itself. And of course it needs to reload everything.
Ethiopian Echo Tango Hotel 1732 is type Airbus A20 in 7 miles northwest of Hotel Kilo 0 Hotel 3,100 feet. Request
Now we
flight
check
following.
how far we need to go. Still pretty far, so we'll speed up a bit. And then you can see actually that the last part I was descending very quickly, actually too fast, and I watched actually afraid that we would smash to the runway very hard, but I could put it up again just on time, and so
Roger, Ethiopian Echo Tango
but
Hotel
that's also why the landing was not so great. So now I go actually down too fast, and then I need to pull up again, or I smashed into the runway, and that was descending way too fast, and then lift, and then I floated a bit, and then okay. So that is a bit why what I actually did wrong.
Mombasa
And then
approach
zero,
Ethiopian
we
Echo
will
Tango
see.
Hotel 1732 is type Airbus A20N 3 miles northeast of Mombasa 500 feet. Request flight following.
So GH77, I wonder if there ever will included the unloading of baggage
Ethiopian Echo Tango Hotel
as animations too, because they are always loading baggage into the plane. Interesting, yeah. In loading in and out will be a nice thing actually. So yes, Lennox, next flight. Next flight will be. Let me check. Normally with Azerbaijan Airlines. So we will fly with Azerbaijan Airlines, and I can show you actually. So here, this is the next flight. So we fly in Asia, or the Asia continent. I don't know with what plane. Normally it will be the A320, but it can be another plane. I also don't know if I can fly tomorrow. If I'm still sick, then I will not fly tomorrow. Then I will take a day off, and then maybe Wednesday or Thursday I will be back. So yeah, we will see how everything goes. Also, by the weekend, maybe Friday, we have the PMDG 737 already. Who knows? And then I will also do Friday a stream with the PMDG 737 if it's available. If not, then there is no stream. But if it's available, I will stream on Friday. But first see that we are healthy again, and that we don't need to go off screen to blow the nose, to cough, or to do something. So yeah, we will see what it will give for the tomorrow and the day after. So let's hope for the best. Martin, if you want to be online in Discord, well, actually, I will go into my bed after this, because I need to rest. Also, my son is awake very early in the morning, and he needs to go to school, so I also need to rest. And then after, I will also prepare the flight, because I didn't prepare anything. But now we have a release date, more or less, of the PMDG, so it will not be before Friday, so I can plan for the rest of the week until Friday. So, and I will want to thank everyone here into the chat, especially for the people that are in the chat. Thank you for supporting me, for being here with me. Alanok, thank you very much. Also, GH77, thank you for your support, like always. Also, Martin, thank you for being here. And all the other people that I forgot. Also, Sean, don't know if you are still here. If you are listening and still here, thank you very much for being here and for your support as well. GH77, always a pleasure, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Always nice to have you here. So otherwise I will not do it actually. We have also the disciple is not here now, but yeah, people like you and the disciple and some other people like Lenok, Sean. Yeah, there are so a few of them. That's why I'm doing it. And so it's always nice to have those people here. Lenok, get well and see you, and thank you very much. I will do my best, and I will grab more vitamins, and then I hope it will be better tomorrow. So for now, I wish you all a very pleasant and good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow, if not the day after or the day after, but hope to see you very soon. Stay safe, keep healthy, or stay healthy, and see you next time. Cheers, captains. Bye bye.